I pray to Tectone every single day that this is a good patch. Oh, Albert.
Long story short, work pressure is really starting to wear me down.
White pressure?
Got any medicinal recommendations, Mr. Jiao?
Jiao?
Just the thing, Mr. Albert. Take 2 mace of heavenward pepper, 3 tails of 7-star chili,
Is that how you say it?
half a caddy of millet pepper. Remove the seeds and grind together with a splash of prickly ash cooking wine. Apply the
You know why he's telling
evenly and
Albert
rinse
to heal
after
himself?
20 minutes.
Because bro's
Finally,
been nerfed so
apply a
hard he
layer
can
of
no longer
starch,
heal.
which will induce a detoxifying sweat. Good for the mind and the soul.
That just can't be right. I'm just not doing that. Putting that spice shit underneath your eyeballs? Hell no.
Albert's not the only one exhausted around here. I should detoxify too.
Well, Miss Yun Li, start out by blanching some ingredients in a premium broth, but make sure it utilizes plenty of premium dried chilies.
I was really
I
expecting
see
Jiao
digestion
Cho to have a
issues on the
sexier gay
horizon.
voice.
Some coriander should help with. I see digestion issues.
Am I crazy
on
for
the
that?
horizon. Some coriander should help with that.
Stay your hand! Return that evil herb at once! Unthinkable.
Coming back to this place brings back so many memories. You know?
Here you are. Everyone, this way.
So when does Ting Yun come back?
Zhou Fu will be holding the Luminary Combat Art Ceremony. Your presence would be greatly appreciated.
Why are there Boris in here?
Right on time.
Feet,
Hello there. Hey, old metal.
feet.
Which one do you want to
Bro, stop zooming in on the dogs. Holy shit, relax.
Shattering slash! Master Yun Li, look at how hard I've been training.
Oh god, please tell me her ability is not to give a boba drink to somebody else. There's no way the new March 7th is that fucking pathetic.
Is completely different from the one on the Yao Qing. It's completely underwater. Wherever crowds gather, there is always an undercurrent beneath the surface. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
My first meal after regaining my freedom is the flesh and blood of my fellow kindred.
What the? Bro, she gonna eat the robot?
Memories of chasing, gnawing, and terror.
Yeah, Yang Jing fighting Yun Li because he's pissed off he got power crept again by another child.
If this is what they
Bro,
want,
Dan Hung, why are you in
always
base
up
form?
for a challenge.
Oh my god, she's so fine. Okay. Alright. I am painfully pessimistic about this patch. It's bad, guys. They have successfully gotten me 0% hype for anything happening in that trailer.
Ooh, and whether or not your world has a day-night cycle.
Xianzhou Juming delegate. Present.
Xianzhou Yao Qing delegate.
I really think that Jiao Cho
Zhou
and
Fu
Jing Yuan are gay lovers.
Good morning.
They're my
Good
OTP.
afternoon.
And good.
And if you don't support them, that's because you're homophobic.
Viewers far and wide. Welcome to the version 2.4 finest duel under the pristine blue special program. As
Okay.
always, your avian buddy Albert's here to guide you through.
Hi, everyone. I'm Yun Li, a sword master from the Juming.
And I'm Jiao Cho. I may have the appearance of a chef, but I'm actually a healer.
Greetings, everyone. It's been a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
need
trust you're well.
I'm gonna
A
need
pleasure
them
to have
to
you
really
three in
sell
the
me on
studio.
Jiao Zhou and Yun Li.
Now, the Penacuni vacation has drawn to a close.
I will pull for
The
Jiao Cho
Express
if he's busted.
Bound for a familiar destination, the Xianzhou Fu, which is precisely why this program has invited Xianzhou friends, old and new, to welcome trailblazers back to an old stomping ground. Speaking of which, General Jing Yuan, isn't this your first time on the special program?
It is indeed, Mr. Albert, and I am deeply honored. Had I known of your program's culinary delights, I would never have delayed.
Bon appetit, General.
It's always weird me hearing Jing Yuan talk because I know the guy in real life, and hearing him have to pretend like he's a war general is just comical to me.
Wait a minute.
It's just so
What's
immersion
this
breaking
hot
for
pot
me.
got to do with you anyway? Didn't the pink-haired fox prepare it?
Well, I'm a hot pot enthusiast, after all. Where I go, the spice follows. Your illustrious presence is payment enough, dear friends. Dinner's on me.
What a gentleman! Your delicious morality will not be forgotten, good sir.
Hey, Albert, I really
Cut
don't
to
give
the
a fuck what you're
chase
saying.
already. Why are we here anyway?
True. Can we just show the damn trailers?
I assume you all received an invitation from the Seat of Divine Foresight, welcoming you to the Luminary War Dance.
Yep, it's a martial arts ceremony. Competitors battle it out in a flash of swords, all for the title of Sword Champion.
As a matter of fact, the War Dance is a festival commemorating the Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knight's triumphant resistance against the abominations of abundance. As you know, the Lawfu's ambrosial arbor crisis was only recently resolved. Now is the time to regroup and raise our spirits, which is why we have chosen this moment to convene the War Dance. It is also for this reason that the title of Sword Champion will not be decided in this ceremony.
It won't? Oh, I fear Master Yenqing will be bitterly disappointed.
Fear not, Mr. Jiao Cho. This war dance isn't only a morale boost.
Holy shit, this patch must suck balls if they're
Allies
still
and friends,
yapping.
A display of peace and an important duty for the Cloud Knights. That's why Yenqing has taken it upon himself to accompany the Trailblazers for the duration.
Exactly right.
Infinite
In the
Tsukuyomi.
version 2.4 Trailblaze Continuance mission,
Maximum
following its
yap
duel under the
works.
Pristine
God
Duel,
damn, bro. This shit is still
Trailblazers
going.
will witness Yenqing's assiduous side and his new identity.
I get it. One person, not enough. You need our help, right?
Such a distinguished
Man, a quest about Yang
surely
Jing.
merits the attendance of
Finally, us Yang Jing mans are eating good.
Of course, this Jianzhou Yaoqing delegation will be led by none other than the Merlin's Claw, General Fei Xiao. At her side will be two senior advisors, Zhao Cho, the Zhao Cho, as well as Moza.
And as for the Xianzhou Juming, me and Grandpa, General Huaiyan, the famous Flaming Heart, will be representatives.
Be they friends from near or far, we will welcome them with open arms. This promises to be quite the war dance.
I don't want to lower your spirits, but I heard that the Trailblazers' arrival doesn't always coincide with a happy... I mean, wasn't everyone fighting in the trailer?
Three
Yeah.
Arbiter Generals.
That's a
in the
great
same
point, Xiao
place
Cho.
at the same
I
time.
really think I can like
That's not
Xiao
all.
Cho, but he needs to be
Rumors are
broken.
circulating through the Alliance that General Jingyuan's conduct during the Ambrosial Arbor crisis may have violated certain laws of the land.
There's no way he's that bad.
Get out. It's true that the other two generals will arrive on the Luofu with a certain assignment. If you want to know the details, then ready yourself for the upcoming Trailblaze continuing story.
Let us refrain from needless anxiety. The Luofu will ensure a spectacular war dance.
Right, geez, let's lighten the mood. I want to talk about my legendary new Swordmaster apprentice. She's been getting a lot of attention. She gets her own intro, right?
March 7th? Of course! With
Oh,
the war dance
God.
right around the corner, March couldn't help herself. She set out on her own martial arts journey. Stay tuned.
She gonna be ass, ain't she?
Got more intel on that coming up on the program. Which reminds me, the war dance ceremony is set to span versions 2.4
Enough!
and 2.5. The Ambrosial Arbor crisis might be in the past, but the Trailblazers will continue to be important witnesses to the Xianzhou Luofu's ongoing story.
This separation has been difficult. We've missed the
Oh my
Trailblazers too.
god!
Here's hoping the Xianzhou Luofu can bring everyone new and exciting experiences.
Can't wait!
Ah, the broth is ready. Shall we add any extra seasonings?
Add 'em all! We gotta make the most of the occasion. It's not every day we get to catch up with the Xianzhou pals. Speaking of pals, version 2.4 will be introducing a brand new map, the Shackling Prison.
Okay,
These
let's
pals
see
of
it.
yours, they're all in prison?
Not all
Show the
of
map
them.
then.
Not in the traditional sense. The Shackling Prison is under the Ten Lords Commission administration. It's
Yeah, when
where
I said
Shui
I
Yi and
wanted
Han-
this live stream to be
The
over
Shackling
30. Oh my,
Prison is
wait,
where
over
we
30
detain
minutes. I didn't mean
criminals.
already 9
And
minutes of
forbidden
pure yapping.
entrance is located below the waters of
Cool,
Stone
big
Gorge
gate.
Waterscape.
Looks sick.
That does look creepy.
An individual must first stand trial before being escorted to their
Oh,
cell.
they literally made the water
For those
temple from
guilty
Legend of Zelda.
Particularly heinous crimes.
Oh
they
wow,
reserve
this actually looks
special
creepy as
cells
fuck.
of biting cold or searing.
Oh
The
damn!
interrogations of Blade and Locha were conducted in just such a place.
Doesn't sound like an easy place.
Yeah, why don't
to
we bring
spring a
those two
prison
back?
break.
You can say that again. The Ten
Okay.
Lords Commission keeps a watchful eye. And the
Damn,
victim
bro,
cells
it looks
contain
pretty damn
rooms
good.
filled with carefully designed mechanisms.
Okay, that looks great.
Those seeking access must first overcome innumerable
Wow,
tests
dude,
of
the lava
fortitude.
looks nice
It would
as
appear
shit.
the Shackling Prison is the haunt of wolf-like monsters. Huh. Borison?
That's
Forsen?
right. The Borison are ruthless
Oh,
beyond measure.
Borson.
Infamous for their inborn moon rage. Upon entering battle, the Borison share stacks of bloodlust. When bloodlust reaches a certain number of stacks, they enter the moon rage state.
Well, then just don't let them reach it. Just kill them in one hit.
Ooh, watch your step, Trailblazers.
What happened to catching up with pals?
Oh my god.
I'm sure Shui Yi and Hanya would love you to go and express your
True.
sympathies. Anyway, with the new map out of the way, it's time we talked about our new friends from the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing. Starting with a gifted young girl, Yoon Lee.
Okay, let's see it. Why couldn't they have made her 6 years older, guys? Why couldn't they have made her 10 years older, guys? The design is so good. She throws her fucking sword? Bro, it's actually dope as fuck.
I'm from the Xianzhou Juming.
Dude, her abilities look insane.
Craftsmanship. As the records show, some 60 or 70% of all the Xianzhou's armory comes from the artisans of the Juming. Ever since I was little, I've studied sword mastery and weapons forging with my grandpa. I mean, the Flaming Heart, Huayan. Grandpa's always been nice to me. He loves me, you know?
Miss Yoon Lee is a
Okay.
talented young lady fascinated with swords. She sees renowned swords as treasures. Some say she can even communicate with them directly. To her, swords are more honest than people. She lives by the
I feel
phrase,
bad for all feet lovers,
"Swords make
man.
acquaintances, fighting makes friends."
They finally make a
Oh.
character focused on feet,
It so happens that on the Law Fu there is an able
and they
young
attach it to the
man
body of a
with
child.
Similar love of the sword. I have
Man,
a feeling you two.
That's the
might
second
get
time
along.
they've done it, boys.
Yanqing, he doesn't know the first thing about swords. He collects them like they're going out of fashion, then never uses them. I can hear those blades crying from here.
Seems like you guys don't share everything in common.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, show the gay dude.
See the giant sword I use? Forged him myself. He might not be complete, but he's already stronger than anything out there.
Really good
Weapons
VA
of this
on Yun
caliber
Lei.
usually get their own name. What do you call them?
Not bad, Feathers. Finally, someone who understands swords. I
It's
gave
Navia's
him
VA? Oh, that's
a
pretty
name for
cool.
the ages. Old Metal.
It has a ring about it.
I like it too.
Me and Old Metal have a deep connection. Every time I get into a scrap, I ask Old Metal, which one do you want to strike? Old Metal usually says something like, let's start here and end there.
What the fuck is she talking about?
I reply, oh, all of them? All right.
Old Metal's adorable manner belies his formidable stature.
Yoon Lee might be young, but she's confident and unafraid to speak her mind. It's time we took a look at her skills on the battlefield.
As a physical type character following the path of destruction, gentle persuasion isn't really my style. When using my skill, I restore my own HP while dealing physical damage to a single target and adjacent enemies.
What really sets Yunli apart in combat is the way she counters the enemy. When attacked, she immediately launches a counter on the attacker, dealing damage to the target and adjacent enemies.
Bears a grudge and knows friend from foe. She doesn't mess around.
You gotta use the enemy's strength against them. After using my ultimate, I acquire the parry state, which allows me to sustain lower damage and taunt all enemies. In addition, my ordinary counter is upgraded to powerful counter.
Bro, that
which
shit
deals
looks so
higher
awesome.
damage.
You seem well versed in the art of the counter. One assumes that surprise attacks during exploration aren't a concern for you?
Nope. When using my technique, I obtain a special effect for a set
Bro, I
duration.
fuck with her crown, bro.
When he launches an attack during that duration, the attack is blocked. And upon entering battle, I launch a powerful counter on a random enemy.
Immediately?
Imagine you've hardly regained your footing.
Powerful, bro. That shit for 4K. What are you on about?
Right and straight for you.
Bro, these devs are so lazy.
2.4, Trailblazers will experience the Swords to Plowshares companion mission. Granddad and granddaughter.
Like, bro,
arrive in
just show the
Lofu
characters
in
at
the
max level with a light cone.
bringing with them a prize much sought after among the war dance competitors. Wait, you brought something else too? Let's see. Let's save that for another time, shall we?
Now remember, Albert, the prize is for the War Dance champion, not the host.
So if Yunli is also set to compete, and were she to prevail, then wouldn't the prize return home with her to the
Bro,
jury?
where the fuck
Not
is
so
the
fast
enough
now.
emote from,
Well,
bro?
has something to say about
That
that.
is an
The
insane
Julie man
image.
brought the prize, but they ain't leaving with it.
Watch us.
Easy now. External heat needs inner cooling, as they say.
Sounds like another difficult challenge for Yang Ching.
Why do you guys sound so...
Is Yunli gonna be OP or no?
Let's move on to another new character, shall we? Hailing from the Yao Qing and soon to be making his appearance, it's military healer Zhao Chou.
Okay. Just make him OP. Make him OP. Okay. It's fine. And you put him in a big old bowl of soup. Oh, I like that.
The Yao
Bro, that's it?
illustrious healer. I've heard much about you.
You're too kind, General. My visit to the Luofu is only in aid of keeping a promise.
You owe someone a tasty meal?
Well, taste is secondary to nutrition, Miss Yunli.
I'm curious, Mr. Jiao Cho. Under what circumstances would you usually open your eyes? Forgive me, but
Can you just say what he does?
your beef is overcooked.
Well, seems like culinary emergencies are pretty eye-opening. But I digress. Mr. Zhao Chou, why don't you introduce yourself a little more?
Well, I am employed as a military healer to the Yao Qing's General Fei Xiao.
Uh-huh.
You could consider me one of her retainers. I'm accompanying the general to the Xianzhou Luofu for this war dance ceremony.
Huh, so what's with all the broths and ingredients then?
Well, you see,
Why are
Miss
y'all putting
Yunli,
healer in
I believe
parentheses?
in culinary medicine, the notion that we are what we eat. The arts of cooking and healing are one and the same, which is why I spend so much time delving into the spicy miracles of medicinal cuisine.
A meal is not simply a merry occasion, but an opportunity for food to work quiet wonders for our biological systems. Isn't that beautiful?
Why bother dividing the pot into 9 sections?
No
if you're gonna
heal
eat
and
from
no
all of
defense shred. There's no way.
I'm a self-confessed chow hound, Miss Yunli. I eat, and then I leave.
Oh, you ain't going anywhere yet, Doctor. Delicacies aside, let's talk some more about that healing of yours. Before you came
He
under
says
General
healing.
Fei Xiao's command, you were well known in the Xianzhou Yao Qing's Alchemy Commission. You went on to cut your teeth as a military healer with the Cloud Knights on campaigns for the hunt. I heard you decided to retire. only returning to service at the personal request of the Cauldron Master.
Some people prefer work to leisure, I suppose.
Well, I am fortunate enough to be respected for my craft. Some even go so far as to deem me a miracle cure.
No one said that.
As strategist, Zhao Cho applies his taste for spice to battlefield tactics. Combat is a bubbling broth, with each side occupying one half of Yun-Yang Hot Pot.
Indeed. Battles are marked by myriad changes, constantly evolving in a dance of yin and yang.
Well said, General.
So why don't we say what the abilities do?
Creatures. Seems like Mr. Zhao Cho is no exception. I think it's time we took a look at what our delicious doctor can do on the battlefield.
Yeah, thanks,
Well, about
jackass.
time. I am a fire-type character on the path of nihility. When using my technique during exploration, I create a special dimension. After entering battle with an enemy within the dimension, I inflict them with fire damage. And there's a possibility of following up with a stack of Ashen Roast debuff.
So, we're cooking the enemy alive?
Ashen Roast turns up the heat by causing enemies to sustain greater damage. Any attack that Zhao Cho lands on an enemy has a chance of inflicting Ashen Roast.
Indeed.
Okay.
Case in point, if I were to use my skill to deal blast damage, there would be a chance of simultaneously inflicting a stack of Ashen Roast on the target.
Did you just throw spices into the battlefield?
Sharp eyes, General. After launching my ultimate, the battlefield becomes an enormous Yuan-Yang hot pot. The enemies are trapped in a searing broth, which inflicts damage on each and every one of them. At the same time, the effects of Ashen Roast are compounded for enemies inflicted with the debuff, in line with the current highest number of stacks. Immediately after, a field appears, which lasts for a set number of turns.
Yeah.
Whew, all these hot pop visuals are making me hungry again. What does this field do exactly?
Great
Enemies
question.
within the field sustain greater ultimate damage. And during their action, there is a chance they will be inflicted by a stack of Ashen Roast.
Where's the
Would
heal?
follow that if, for example, Acheron were on the team, you would be able to help her acquire ultimate charges more quickly.
Absolutely right.
Okay.
Nice of you to invite the enemy to dinner.
Where's the healer?
We're showing them the door.
The last meal they'll ever experience. Word of advice? Order out next time.
He keeps saying he's a healer. Where's the heal?
Yeah, we've got to know new friends from both the Zhuming and the Yao Qing. Let's turn our gaze to the version 2.4 banner info. In version 2.4,
What?
first half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Yoon Lee, as well as the limited 5-star character.
So he's not a
The
healer?
limited 5-star light cones, Dance at Sunset, and Night of Fright will be boosted.
A cat is a human's best friend.
You certainly have a cat-like energy to you, Miss Yoon Lee.
Let's move swiftly on to this version's second half warp event, which boosts limited 5-star characters, Zhao Cho.
Oh god, you know the
and
characters are
Wolf
dead when
Park.
they release two of the most
In
broken
addition,
characters in
drop
the
rates
game
for
as the other
limited
banners.
5-star light cones, those many springs, and Earthly Escapade.
I
will
might get
be
Sparkle's
boosted.
light cone for fun.
Ah, another eye-opening moment for our fox friend.
Moments spent in the cool shade of an old tree should be used for admiring the surrounding scenery.
Couldn't agree more. And almost forgot. The version 2.4 Warp Banner will feature a familiar face on the 4-star light cone.
Are we gonna show her or no?
Poised to bloom.
She has the presence of a true
So is
sword
Zhao
master.
Kui gonna be good for
Someone's been
Acheron's
taking
team or
their
no?
training seriously.
Without further ado, let's take a closer look at the fruits of March 7th.
Is she gonna be better? Is he gonna be better than Kafka or Black Swan? No? Well, then what's the point? Okay. Cute.
On returning to
Very
the
kawaii.
show, March 7th is brimming with excitement for the upcoming war dance and decides to learn swordplay from Masters Yoon Lee.
Maybe
and
she'll
Yan
talk
Qing.
faster. And the new skin.
I still vividly remember instructing Yang Qing in the way of the sword.
Maybe her
Now
brain will be
he's
healed.
already passing on his
Wow.
knowledge to others.
March 7th?
How time flies.
March 7th might
This
be a
is
rookie,
so
but
cool.
She's also a natural. Her master taught her the best in Juming swordplay. So, naturally, she's made quick progress.
Yan Qing is also March 7th's master. To deprive an inquiring mind of tuition is not in his nature.
Right you are, General.
I heard that March 7th was a bow and arrow user. Brave of her to take up the sword, and no doubt a challenge for her masters.
I'll say. Not to mention, Yunli and Yenqing's swordplay isn't exactly similar. Will March 7th end up with a weird mix of styles?
You're overthinking things. If you're dedicated to the sword, you just need to swing.
Is March autistic?
Follow the sword and victory will follow. Well, we've done a lot of talking. Time to see March 7th swordplay in action.
March 7th, the Hunt's basic attack deals imaginary damage. When using her skill, March 7th selects a teammate as master and presents them with a special beverage to increase their speed.
What a good apprentice.
As a promising young student, March 7th has a keen understanding of her master's style. When her master launches an attack or ultimate, March 7th acquires charges. When charges reach a set number of stacks, she immediately takes action again and obtains an enhanced basic attack.
That's cool as fuck.
Her enhanced basic attack deals set hits of damage to a target.
Love
enemy,
that for her.
with a
Oh my
chance of
god,
dealing
yes.
further hits.
Just a chance?
She is so cute, it's
She's
ridiculous.
a rookie, remember? Her moves might be a little rusty, but they can surprise you all the same.
Were they trained her as a
Depending on
joke?
her master's path, her specific attacks possess additional effects.
That's
Why the
right.
fuck are they giving Swordmaster March 7th the ability to give someone bubble tea? That's the best they could have thought of. I don't fuck with that at all.
Specific attacks to deal additional
That
damage.
actually pisses me off.
Masters on the paths of nihility, harmony, preservation, or abundance can raise the toughness reduction of specific attacks.
Putting learning into practice. Where do I find an apprentice?
After using her ultimate, March 7th can deal damage to a target enemy while improving her next enhanced basic attack.
And for those who were wondering what having March as an apprentice is like, there you have it.
March 7th is humble and learns from all her allies. During exploration, for every time a teammate uses their technique, March 7th acquires a charge at the start of the next battle. When using her own technique, she regenerates energy at the start of the next battle.
It must be a great privilege to have an apprentice with such powers of perception.
Well, get this. Completing specific tasks in the version 2.4's Trailblaze Continuance will unlock March 7th the Hunt. Once unlocked, a path-switching option will appear in the character interface for this.
That's cool as fuck. Love that.
That's my apprentice.
She certainly does have the aura of a heroine.
I think we could all use a lot
But
of
all
that.
that does to me is just
More
make it
coming
harder
up
to swap
next
artifacts.
after the break.
Maybe it would have been better if they were different characters. So, yeah, that might have been annoying.
Welcome back, Trailblazers. It's time we took a look. Version 2.4 is all new events. As the war dance approaches, guests and visitors from all corners are converging on the Lafu. But not all are harboring noble
I might get a
intentions.
whang and just go back
I'm
on
sure
everything
all
I've
you
said about the
remember a
character.
certain IPC
Just have a
representative
busted
by the
ass
name
dot
of
team.
Scott.
Oh,
Is that
the
insane?
Alliance is very familiar with the conduct and deeds of the IPC.
Hardly surprising. Well, Scott is out to demonstrate that Xianzhou swordplay is no match for IPC tech. Ooh, not only does he have a mech-related provocation in store, but also wants to assert his authority through battle.
For real? I think me and Old Metal owe this guy a beating. Or 10.
Hold your horses, Miss Yunli. As a matter of fact, your apprentice got a little impulsive and took up the challenge. She's due to face off against her opponent in just 15 days' time.
A familiar turn of events. Are we able to assist Miss March in this endeavor?
Of course! To help March defeat this IPC rotten egg, Trailblazers will take up the position of personal trainer. The goal? Develop a 15-day crash course in swordplay.
15 days? Crash course? Mr. Albert, have you heard the proverb, haste makes
This is
waste.
entirely out of Persona.
Proverb when needs must.
This is a Persona menu.
Yen Ching, we've got the sword skills to provide the best crash course in town. Still, balance training also requires rest, relaxation, and fun.
The fabled work-life
Really
balance.
cute comic, though.
Sounds like you've got to figure it out, Miss Yunli. Results or your money back.
I have a feeling Miss March will have some fortuitous encounters and crucial assistance along the way.
Oh.
I thought that image
just
meant we
have
got
to
a free
offer a helping
Xiaoqui. I was
hand
about to
myself.
bust.
The encounters and sword training experiences that March accumulates will dictate the nature of the story.
You think maybe we get a Xiaoqui for free? At the very end, like Dr. Ratio?
Confrontation with Scott, though.
You
the
think there's a
nature of
chance?
The showdown will also vary accordingly.
Following the ending, Trailblazers can acquire Stellar Jade and March 7th, the Hunt's Eidolon.
With the combined assistance of her friends,
All of them?
surely Miss March will prevail over Scott.
Absolutely?
As long as a swordmaster is worthy of the sword in their hand,
E3 only?
we
That's
have
still
nothing
ridiculous.
to worry about.
Wise words indeed, Miss Yunli.
Oh.
Let's move on to another event. After leaving Penacony, I'm sure Trailblazers will remember with fondness their unpredictable old friends, the trash cans.
It
Okay.
would seem these old friends have appeared on the Xianzhou.
Up here they have. And a medical intern from Penacony is on the lookout for an assistant. Their goal? To complete a series of shoots to uncover the secrets of the Marastruck.
Wait, what? They're doing a trash can shoot?
You better believe it. The intern in question is Randolph. And just like the Trailblazers, they're a trash can enthusiast.
If you spend enough time in the cosmos, there's nobody you won't encounter. Trash can enthusiasts? Comes with the territory.
Yeah, I'm not taking photos of random trash men.
Trailblazers
I'm
must
just not
use
doing
the
that.
photography software provided by Randolph to take pictures of trash cans hidden among the crowd.
Yeah, I'm not doing
Different
that.
trash cans mean different points, with some trash cans even adopting special movements. Do your best to get them all on
Yo,
film
Chad, how
to
come you know
maximize
this
your
patch
points
is
to
trash and you
complete
won't
the
fucking
stage
say it?
objectives.
And a friendly reminder, trash cans may appear unexpectedly and without warning. Trailblazers wishing to catch them all will need their wits about them.
Now, this event isn't confined to the CN show. Your old friends have also appeared in Bellabog. Rumor has it that Bellabog inhabitants have
I think
recently
even the
been
developers know this patch is ass with the fucking trash events
to resolve
over and
this
over
case,
again.
Our trash can friends need the
Two
strength of
trash can events
Trailblazers
back
and
to back.
Bellabogians alike.
And that's the end of the trash can related content for this version.
Nah, I'm pretty sure the whole version is a trash can.
Don't speak too soon. In the Trailblaze Friendship is Magic event, Trailblazers need to use specific characters to play the role of magician and summon.
They quite literally
Trash can
made every enemy a
comrade,
trash
Let
can.
her pony to fight alongside them.
A trash can summoning...
It's a self-aware shit patch.
Does this sorcerer have any other notable abilities?
Of course! The magician's skill and ultimate will acquire all new combat effects with the power to command mini-cans during battle. The mini-cans' attack and talent abilities will depend on which character was used to summon them, adding further layers to the combat experience. For example, the skills of certain magicians summon mini-cans onto the battlefield up to a maximum of 5. The more mini-cans on the battlefield, the higher the attack and the more energy regenerated for the magician.
Classic.
I don't really want to be
trash
too negative about this one. This actually looks kind of
Some
fun.
mini-cans can even enter an ultra gold state and receive extra buffs. And we've only scratched
That
the
might be fun to
surface.
fuck around with, we'll say.
Trailblazers who wish
The
to
Super
test the
Saiyan
limits of
trash
their
cans is
can
insane.
strength Can do so in game. The event will launch a new challenge stage daily, with 5 stages total, and each stage split into 2 difficulties. After
I
completing
do
the
think the
initiation
trash can
round challenge,
trope is getting
Trailblazers
really
can
old
unlock
though, and
the
I don't think this
official
joke is as
trial
funny as they
difficulty
think
for
it
an
is.
harder test.
Like, this is some emergency ass food at this point.
Friends,
It's like HSR has one joke and they're spamming it over and over and over again, like a your mom
Okay,
joke. Who would do that?
Trailblazers. More exciting updates after the following broadcast.
Does Stell have autism? Yes, so far this looks like the worst patch in a long time.
Welcome back, y'all. As always,
Good.
in version 2.4, we'll be seeing the return of 10 free warps.
Genji could never Omega Wall.
Check an event.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Don't worry, guys. I'll go
Some
back to
comfort,
Natland. That
some
way y'all don't have
need
to.
stay.
And of course, there's also the double events. Planar Fisher and Garden of Plenty.
Remember to complete the simulated universe or divergent universe for double planar ornaments.
Mm-hmm. And we haven't even got to this version's system optimizations yet. Starting with the relic system. When using the filter function to screen relics already in your possession, filter choices can be saved for a faster selection process. Meanwhile, in the relic inventory, Trailblazers will find new quick lock and quick discard functions. When choosing relics for a character, relics will be sorted according to the character's relic set prioritization, with the most suitable relics appearing first. There's also a new feature for relic substat recommendations.
By using the recommended relics feature, not only can Trailblazers
Wait,
view a
I thought this game
character's
already has
most
loadouts. Am I
frequently used
crazy?
relic set, but also the recommended main and subsidiary stats.
And finally, when checking Simulated Universe Interface and Cavern of Corrosion in the Interastral Peace Guide, Trailblazers can see recommended characters for the relics in question.
How considerate.
Now, to allow Trailblazers to come into faster contact with new versions, captivating events, and time-limited rewards, 2.4 has added an advanced access feature for both Trailblaze continuance and events.
So if a
What's up,
Trailblazer
man?
doesn't meet the prerequisite conditions for a given event, they can still experience the new version's events and missions?
Oh, thank
You
God.
got it.
That wasn't already in the
Trailblazers
game?
who've reached level 21 will see a Play Now icon appear on the event page for events with advanced access eligibility.
Great.
Just select the icon to join the experience.
Now
Great.
That's an optimization. Ready and waiting.
Ooh.
In the mission catalog, missions with early access will feature a special icon. Maps yet to be unlocked will get temporary map teleportation access, while also featuring a special icon. Trailblazers can freely switch between the displays for the normal map and the temporary maps unlocked as a result of advanced access event activation.
And what if Trailblazers achieve the normal event activation requirements during the course of early access?
Good question. In that case, the event will terminate the advanced activation state and the temporary map channel will close. However, game data will be retained and Trailblazers can continue participating in gameplay as normal through the event screen.
Which is when I get my hands on the limited time event rewards.
In other news, in the not too distant future, a new episode of
Ew.
Knowing the Universe will be upon us.
Stop showing
We've
these
invited
nasty-ass
celebrated
real
novelist
people, bro. What the
Yoshiki
fuck is
Tanaka
that?
To be with us on the program. Together, we'll be exploring thoughts and imaginings on the subject of the boundless universe. A huge
Like, don't
thank
show
you
me
to
no
Mr.
bald
Tanaka for
motherfucker,
his
bro. Like, bruh,
participation.
the fuck?
Man, I can't wait to see that episode. And finally, intel on a mysterious collaboration destined for launch in 2025.
Fate Stay Night Honkai Star Rail?
For more info, stay tuned for official announcements, Trailblazers. Woo! That brings us
What
to
the
end of
fuck?
Version 2.4.
In a
program.
year? Why even talk about it?
Getting to know new Cienjo friends.
What?
Guys, you know how to get an old all excited.
Will March be able
Bro,
to
I'm gonna
perfect
kill
his
myself by then.
3 Xianzhou generals in the same place at the same time. Who knows what kind of stories will unfold?
Let us all bear witness to the future of the Cienjo.
Quarter 3 is insane.
Trailblazers.
Till next time.
See you next
then.
time.
Oh, I know why they said it, because this patch is ass. And they want people to be excited. So they say, oh, guys. Hey, but we got Fate coming in a fucking year. What the fuck? That's, okay, that's insane. Here's how they make the game good. If they put this bitch in the game, they put her in the game, right? This is how they make quarter 3 2025 worth it. This is how they get me to forgive them. But who's the actual chick? There's some chick with brown hair that everybody really likes. Fate Stay Night. What's the name of the brown hair girl? Like Taiko? Rintosaka. Yeah, this chick. I'm pretty sure everybody's in love with this character, so they'll probably put her in the game. And if they aren't saying, like, as playable characters in the game, then Jesus Christ, what a fucking flop. And if it's like some little music video, I'm gonna fucking vomit. And then they should also put Saber in the game. Yeah, because I'll be real, the little Yun Li chick already has the Excalibur ultimate. They could make it good if they actually put the characters in the game and, like, write a lore event for why the Fate Stay Night characters are in the game. But we'll see. That being said, this will be the worst patch in a very long time. This patch will be ass. So far, I'm not pulling on any of those characters. And it looks like Honkai Star Rail will be taking a break for about 12 weeks, as far as I'm concerned. Which gives me plenty of time to play Honkai or Genshin Impact Natlin. Wow, 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 wow. I want to know what you guys think. What do you guys think of the patch? Y'all think that shit's good or no? What do you think from 1 to 10? Give it a 1 to 10. Filler? Yep. Also, good morning, Alley Kitty. My beautiful little gumdrop. Okay. All right. 1. Okay, motherfucker said 9. I saw you type 9. How is this patch a fucking 9? I'm excited for the news story. Nah, you're just capping, brother man. Dude, you can be excited for the news story, but at least admit that patch looks like a 6 out of 10. There's no way you're more excited to see March 7th becomes Boba drinking tea girl than going to fucking Penacony, fighting a god, throat fucking Robin, impregnating Sparkle, right? Like, these are the patches that you're competing with, and you're just making shit up, man. You know? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, am I gonna play it? Yeah, absolutely. But, dude, not even in one new character I want. Oh, so depressing. C'est magnifique. Very, very sad. Feels bad. Feels fucking bad. Whatever. A good skip. Zhao Kui is also good for dot teams. Yeah, but, like, he kept on saying he's a healer. And then he doesn't fucking heal? Like, what the fuck is that? He's a harm assist? Yeah, you know what they should have done? Right? And I'm going to make this very easy for you, Honkai Star Rail. So you put the alt on him, or you put the E on him, and then whenever any character hits them, they heal. Right? And that's it. That's it. And then if they do damage to a character, and it's not on their turn, they heal more. And that way, dot characters have an extra bonus. I am very, very, very curious how they make people want to buy that character. I'm hoping to God I see some, like, YouTube commenter, like, freaking the fuck out over it. But, yeah. Overall, the patch looks like shit, but it is what it is. It's Honkai Star Rail. I'm very patient with this game. And, yeah, we'll go to Punk Lord eventually, guys. Surely we'll go to Punk Lord eventually. Surely. We'll go to Punk Lord eventually, man. We'll just go.